Welcome to the Raid Vault series. This is another RZA raid cam proudly recorded on Rustralasia main server. This raid has been dug out and edited from the vault of my demo recordings. The raid actually went down back in August last year in 2018, and while there are plenty of fresh raids going on, sadly no server has supplied me with any demo files or access to record these fantastic community videos. The clan we're watching today is a clan called BKB. I estimate they're raiding with about 18 members or so, and they certainly look impressive as a group. Raiding is a staple of Rust, and the groups such as these really know how to pack a punch when they're raiding their competition on the servers. Things that they need to think about for a large scale raids are things like recon work to work out how many rockets will be required, ensuring there is enough sulfur and gunpowder to craft the amount of explosives needed for a successful raid. Now that is a lot of farming, but they're also going to need uniforms, armor, guns, all crafted and ready to go with medical supplies and food. Members will need to ensure they have ladders, enough ammo to survive the raid, sleeping bag, beds, and the list goes on. The reward of winning or defending an online raid is something that can only be earned by the best. This is the base that will be raided today. NM's base is predominantly protected by sheet metal on the shell. It has 2 layers of high external stone walls, 3 shooting levels including roof access, multiple spotlights to burn out the retinas in the enemy's eyes, sentries placed within the compound and armoured doors, and just to clarify, NM and BKB both agreed to raid each other online, which means NM are fully aware BKB was going to raid them at some stage on this day. And let me assure you, they are ready to defend, so let's listen in on NM's co-leader Tacular and his pre-raid speech for the team.
This is Mongolia right here. I'm Genghis Khan, and past these walls, this damaged wall that I may or may not have thrown the C4 on, there will be Japanese warriors coming, known as BKB. They're about 25 to 30 deep. I could be wrong. But on the plus side, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, myself included, and the fucking guy that's not even with us, sitting in the other base. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna win the duels, because if we lose, my ego's gonna be a bit hurt, and nobody wants that, alright? And once we win, we're gonna take all the... Shut up! Okay, thank you. Yep, shield wall. Alright, back to my speed. Alright?
Shut up! Shoot it! Shut up!
Deserters will be killed. Anyone caught running away will be killed. So please, respect me and my authority.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
The fun and games are over while BKB roll up on the doorstep of NM. Here they are sussing out a great spot to put down their forward operating base, and it's going to be interesting to see if they can get this down before NM realise that they've come knocking on their door. A much larger forward operating base than we normally see. It looks like a 4x4 foundation. A lot more resources. Hopefully you can maybe a little bit of honeycombing inside, make it a little bit stronger if NM decide to push out and attack the FOB. Shots are fired now while they're trying to author the sentry, getting sprayed down by the M249s from the roof from NM. Taking a couple of casualties already while they're trying to get off on the sentry. Hot-walled it down, and it's definitely a good start to the raid for BKB. Looks like BKB's now preparing their Rocketeers, but they're definitely holding back a little bit. Bean-can grenades being lobbed from the roof by NM while M249 spray through the holes in the roof, suppressing fire. The sun's beginning to set. They've been sort of exchanging fire to and fro, but they're putting the spotlights on the FOB, and it's something we haven't seen before in any of the raid cams. If you have a look here, you're not able to really see the guys on the roof. It is blinding. It is a really good tactic, and I think it looks bloody awesome. The way it lights up the battlefield like that. Still waiting to see BKB sort of to make a move here. They're sort of congregating outside their FOB. The sentry is on. Looks like they're all authorized. The sun has set, and it looks like they're waiting for the cover of darkness. Rocketeers now moving up in the cover of darkness to NM's front walls. Rockets are going off now. It looks like they've decided to pump in straight in front of the FOB. The first wall has fallen. Crazy amounts of AK fire, suppressive fire from the roof. The FOB back through the breach, back to the Raiders. And we've taken a few casualties there, and NM are holding that breach hard. Interesting little fortified build-up they've got here with armoured windows for them to shoot out right at the breach. Conveniently, they probably knew where they were going to blow in and placed it down as they were building the FOB. A great tactic, I haven't seen it before. Hopefully they can use it to their advantage and hold them off. More casualties from BKB while they're pushed out from NM. NM absolutely mowing down the breach team, and the Rocketeers are falling one by one. That little fortified build up there is taking its toll on the team. They're unable to push through. We've seen them trying to shoot insend rockets through there, but it's not really holding NM back. Unable to push through. BKB have been held at the breach. They're not able to progress any further with this raid. It looks like a lot of the guys have died and they are pushing back from the FOB. Rockets are still going off though. They're still going strong. Another rocket looks like they're lobbing him over the wall, trying to take out that high external gate. A couple of them hit the base as well, but still haven't made much of a dent in the NM base. NM are definitely holding strong here in their compound, not taking many casualties at all, and this little armoured build-up is definitely an advantage. NM now shooting rockets back outside to the breach team. Are we going to see a push here from NM? How many members have BKB lost? It'll be interesting to see. Another exchange of gunfire between NM and BKB while NM dominate the ground and take back their control of the breach. NM are making a move now. They're running out towards the FOB. Are they going to start rocketing into the FOB? The BKB are going to have to act quick if they want to save this raid. High external walls are being placed down for PvP walls. From the arch rock, they're getting fire, and also from the back of the FOB from BKB. Rockets now being fired from NM from the roof of their base. The guys in the FOB really have to push out now, otherwise this raid is going to end very quickly for them. Another rocket going off, and NM are pushing up hard. Oh dear, the BKB boys have, well, they're trying to armor up as quick as they can, and they're going to want to be really quick before these guys rocket through these walls and wipe them out for good. Looks like there's only one Rocketeer going off at a time. Probably a strategy there that once the walls drop, he's going to fire a rocket in there and wipe out anybody holding in the FOB. But yeah, there's not much push coming back from BKB from that FOB, and they're going to have to really hold their position here if they want to make any impact on NM as they're holding there. Looks like a couple of mistakes have been made there with guys aren't off on their sentries, but it looks like BKB are going to hold that FOB the best they can, and it's got to be a last stand. Rockets now being fired by NM into the FOB of BKB. They are being relentless. They are not holding back. They are pushing hard, and these BKB boys are going to be sweating. Ladders are up and they're pushing into the FOB. One is taken down by the sentry. A first push. Coffee Can has taken out basically most of the guys in there. Rockets have gone off. This is the crazy last stand, guys. PvP rockets are into the FOB. M249 being sprayed across from the roof in all ways possible. These guys are holding their FOB. They don't want to let it go. They're saying to NM that this is our FOB. You can fuck off. NM aren't going to have any of that. They're going to be pushing in. They've got the supply of rockets. They're going to use them and they're not afraid to kill them. So it's going to be lights out for BKB. I really think they had like good balls to rock up on online. The GGs of the BKB boys. NM, well done for the defense. Pushing back like that. I really got to give them props for their design of that little build-up. The 2x1 build-up in the base. good to see the PvP on these AU servers. If you guys want to check out and get in on this action, make sure you join Rustralasia servers. And there's a lot of other AU servers that offer this sort of stuff as well, but this was filmed on Rustralasia main. Check it out. Make sure you check out these clans' discords. If you want to join up, there's plenty of applications you can fill out. Join a clan, get in on the raid cam action, and just enjoy the game for what it's worth. NM now are basically just picking up the pieces. You can see them going from body to body, taking all home that juicy loot that they want. AKs for days, M249s and rockets galore at the breach. And I would say that this raid is as good as over. Nice to hear. You got BKB leader there saying GG. Being a good sport about a raid and losing a raid as such as big as this is important. You don't want to have any bad blood between the clans. It's all about having fun. I need your support, so make sure you leave a comment below if you like what you saw, smash that like button, and help support the raid cam community by hitting the sub. Thanks to Tacular for the speech footage. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.
Giving every Rust player a heart attack. Now I'm running this in like I really been bad. They coming like I'm automatic. The way that I'm at it, they're fucking pathetic. The way that I'm in it, I really just said it. I'm really just going on hard on the beat, but I'm hard in the back. Hard in